Salutations, everyone! Welcome to another edition of Card Hunter with AnimGems for our multiplayer Monday. AnimGems, how are you doing?
Okay, I still am sick, but I will be okay today.
I am really glad that you are feeling better. It's crazy how everyone was sick for a while, but people are starting to get better, so that's a good thing.
Typical autumn.
Yeah, typical autumn. Hey, Mishmash, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day is going good today. So we are going to
Hi.
do more more card hunter. So last time we tried to do highway robbery, and we've had issues with that a lot. And I think part of the problem is that we're still level 3. Um, so I think we're going to grind a little bit more at Lair the Trog Wizard and try to get some XP, and then we might have a better shot at doing highway robbery.
I hope.
I hope so too, because I don't want to be stuck on highway robbery for forever. I feel like it might actually be easier to just skip highway robbery and go to Ruby Demon Portal. Um, but let's try to grind with Lara the Trog Wizard first, and I've almost leveled up. Like I'm 90% of the way through leveling up, so I we could pretty much just run through this once, and we should be good to try another attempt at the highway robbery.
Last, last time we almost defeat Robert.
Yeah.
Almost.
See, I need to turn volume down there. There we go.
By the way, few weeks ago come out game similar to Card Hunter,
Oh,
but
really?
without cards.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's called For the King.
For the King. I'm gonna type
Yeah,
that in real quick.
sequel.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize that it was similar to Card Hunter though. Cool. All right. What do I
I
have?
see you do change skin.
Yeah. I mean, this was too cool to not change into. Yours is pretty cool.
Thanks.
Okay, this is perfect for me. They all moved in range. Well, except for the one that's over there by you, but these two are within range of my stabby stab. That actually wasn't as loud as I thought it was. I'm gonna turn sound back up a little bit. Maybe. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's acceptable. Oh, you almost killed that troglodyte.
Yeah, but he's too far to use a spell.
Yeah, you could have ran up to it, but it's you might as well just did what you did and discard because you got Force Blast on this hand. Oh no, it blocked. I think you can take one more hit, but you may want to just start running away.
I know, but I try.
Okay, I'm down with it. Let's be courageous. You got it. Look at that. Oh, I used hit the deck. I'm like, why won't it let me walk? But that would be why. I think I'm actually going to discard the block because I'm worried that it's going to try to run away from me.
I can't wait for Game Awards.
Oh, geez, you can travel far. And you got a lot of ranged weapons. Or ranged
Yeah, but
attacks, rather.
still too short. So I need to come closer.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. You can get, yeah, you can target him from there. Oh, I completely forgot. Let me go turn my webcam on real quick. There we go. Tonight's drink of the stream is just some neat spiced rum. So that's that's what I'm drinking tonight. Yay! Oh wait, that's not treasure. That's treasure. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I still have a little bit of a cough left, but it's not so bad. And the
Me
coughs
too.
are like they're they're not like dry coughs. Like it's healing coughs, if that makes any sense.
I still got two.
Yeah. When you get sick, do you tend to stay sick for like a long period of time?
It depends if I have good methods. If I had good, I can feel a lot better next day.
Oh God,
And
that's
I
lucky.
only need 2 weeks, usually 2 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like usually 2 weeks on average is about what it takes me to get like fully over something, but this has been taking a lot longer. I feel like I've been sick this entire past month.
Because you was healthy and again.
Yeah, I did get sick earlier, so like my immune system probably just never fully recovered.
I had autumn. I
I
don't know why quasi like this season.
Most people in the United States likes this season. I don't know what the climate is like in Poland, but here in a lot of places it gets hot for most of the year. I mean, some of our country is just straight tropical. Um, so people really like autumn because temperatures start cooling down and it's not uncomfortable to just be outside. But as the trade off, yeah, we get uh, goldenrod and all of that lovely allergy producing stuff this time of year.
We have a hot summer, but mostly it's raining and stuff like that.
I mean, in some parts of the United States, it stays relatively cold for a good chunk of the year. Like when where I lived at in Ohio, it was. I mean, you could expect snow anytime from like October to basically March. But I mean, when I was up there, it actually snowed in April once. But then where I live currently in South Carolina, it's like we go the entire year without even getting snow. Sometimes, like it's Even in the coldest part of the
Let me
year, it's still above freezing.
last few years in Poland, snow is delayed to Easter.
Oh wow.
So
Oh,
I
I just
joke
noticed you
with my
asked them.
mom. So I joke with my mom that this is snow for holiday, but the wrong holiday.
That is true. It's a holiday. It, it at least got close.
Yeah,
My wife and I were joking. My daughter's school is doing a thing this month where you can wear for one day. Everybody wears pajamas to school, like Christmas pajamas. But the flyer that they sent out just says holiday pajamas. So we were thinking about sending her like Halloween glow in the dark skeleton pajamas that she likes. Like a holiday's a holiday. They didn't say which holiday pajamas.
yeah.
But our daughter's already the weirdest kid in the school, so I'm not going to do that.
Why wear it?
She's just I don't even know how to explain it. She's just fully herself. She is completely unashamed of who she is, and she just lets it all hang out.
That's nice.
it I agree, but there are some issues with social conformity with things like classroom rules and getting staying in line correctly when walking places and stuff. Some things that we're still working on with her. But we've been pretty anti conformitist with her. Like she loves like dolls and princesses and mermaids just as much as she loves robots and dinosaurs. Like
I wish be that confident like she.
she is very confident about who she is. I'm gonna corner that one. You've already almost blasted the heck out of that wizard. Good job.
Thanks.
Because I think when we level up, we can
By the
equip
way,
a new item too. So we'll definitely be more prepared to do the highway robbery.
by the way, how girls like she can like Spider-Man? It's not for boys.
Oh, my daughter loves Spider-Man. There's a kids version, Spidey and Friends, I think is what it's called,
Yeah,
that she
I
likes to
saw,
watch.
I saw on Disney Junior.
Yeah, yeah, she loves to watch that. But she just likes Spider-Man in general. Okay. Oh, I can have a martial skill, but I don't have any. That's okay. We leveled. Did you level up?
I'm asking. Yeah,
What were you
I
asking?
level up. I asked about Spider-Man because this kid of that guy like Spider-Man and she's girl. So I was shocked a little. Why she not into princess but more like Spider-Man, Peppa the Pig and Puff Patrol.
Yeah. Well, here in the United States, Spider-Man's always been really big anyway. I think it's lost like a little bit of popularity in recent years. With the with kids growing up with the like Marvel Cinematic Universe. Um, oh, I'm trying to spam through this, but you're still on the last page. Anyway, but like back in the day, like in the '90s and 2000s, like the top superheroes was like Spider-Man, Wolverine, the Incredible Hulk, and I feel like there was a fourth one too that was really big. But those were like the top Marvel things, and then like the Marvel Cinematic Universe came around and completely flipped everything upside down. Was starting with Iron Man and making Iron Man cool as heck. Because Iron Man was kind of a B-list superhero here in the United States for a while. Um, Even though it was part of the Avengers and had like major parts in the Marvel comics, it just wasn't. He just wasn't as popular as like Spider-Man was. Um, but yeah, and then Spider-Man took so long to come out with the Marvel Cinematic Universe because of rights and everything with Sony. Um, so it it just kind of dropped out of favor. Same thing with Wolverine because they didn't have rights. Like Fox still had the rights to the X Men, um, so it just kind of dropped out of favor as well. Um, and then Hulk, I don't even know what happened with Hulk. Like Hulk has just not really had a lot of success in movies. So I think that when the Marvel Cinematic Universe came out, it just Hulk kind of fell out of favor as well because it just wasn't represented very well.
Yeah, but I feel always that Spider-Man and Marvel is more for boys than girls.
Yeah, I think they've definitely marketed towards boys a lot more, especially in the past. But now with with Spider Gwen, like there's a female character for people to imprint on, so it's become a little bit more diverse, which I think is a good thing. I really like now
Yeah,
that's the thing I like the most about the Spidey and Friends is that it has it's got Miles, it's got Gwen in it, so you've got a lot more diversity. Plus, you get regular appearances with like Miss Marvel, so a lot of diversity in it.
the same into Spider-Verse. There is Gwen.
Yeah, I still need to see the most recent one. I love the first one.
I
I just
saw and I saw, but I prefer first one. But this is my only opinion.
I mean that's fair.
I
I still look
feel
forward to seeing it though.
like they I feel like they put too much reference and not focus enough on main plot.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem with a lot of superhero kind of movies is that it does a little bit too much heavy lifting with expecting people to already be familiar with the characters and stuff. Um,
Yeah,
instead of just assuming
but
that
they
the audience doesn't know anything about it.
yeah, but they do fan service where there's hundreds of Spider-Mans on screen only for fan service, but mine plot is less focus about Milo and Gwen.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that, and that happens anytime that you have a wide cast of characters. That's kind of why the Avengers was, and to an extent, like Infinity War and Endgame was such a big deal, was because it managed to have a lot of characters in it and still managed to do it fairly well. Most movies you usually have a relatively small cast because you want to have that there's meaningful interactions between characters, and the more that you muddy the waters with bringing in more and more characters, it kind of makes everyone a little bit more two-dimensional.
Yeah, but I felt like in first movie they managed do good plot with only four Spider-Mans. And now they put literally hundreds of the Spider-Mans. And too much,
Yeah,
just too much. But a lot of people like it movie and said it's great.
but I think it's also probably fair to throw a bone to longtime Spider-Man fans, because you know the same story gets told so often, and the amount of like time that would be taken to build up to the point that all of those characters mean something to people, like that kind of movie would normally never get a pass. It would just never get made. um, so I think it's fair that people who are already familiar with those characters kind of get something, because otherwise, like, the whole concept of the Spider Verse would just never be a thing for people. And I think that it's fair for fans of a series to get something that they want, even if it's not something that's like easily digestible by the greater public.
I also feel sorry for animators because there was big drama behind scenes.
Really, what I wasn't familiar with that. What was the drama with that?
Directors was a lot changing mind, so when there was a ready made scene, they just come and said remove and make this different, and they did it
Oh,
few times.
yeah, that sucks. And that's one thing about like 3D animation is, I mean, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that 3D animation is not unionized or protected at all, whereas like 2D animation is. Um, so it's 3D animators really get the crap end of a stick pretty often.
Yeah, but these Spider-Man have different styles of animation, even hand draft. So you can imagine how many work. And they just come and said, we do this different, or 5 minutes longer, or remove this. And they was overworked. And the worst was when they said, just give up animators and exit work, quick work, and They don't even have in CV that they worked on Spider-Man the portfolio because NDA.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of like with the most recent Transformers movie. There was so much that was cut from that movie, and some of it was even like mostly rendered. Oh, I did not mean to get rid of that healing dash. Whoops. Oh well. Hopefully I survive. It's not looking good for me though.
Yeah, but I'm writing for you that you avenge me.
I'm trying. Oh no, I didn't get any
But you
attacks
see,
this time.
but you see why I mean drama about animators.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll get rid of those two.
And I also don't like that they make hangover at the end movie. And now I need to wait 2 years to see what will happen.
Yeah, I had to wait a really long time for Transformers: Rise of the Beast to come out, and I did really enjoy it. It was worth the wait. Um, but I'm fortunate that the next Transformers movie should be out within the next year, if I recall correctly. So it's a little give and take. Like I had to wait extra long for this movie, but I don't have to wait too long for the next one.
I'm kinda scared what they do with Frozen because they announced that they cut Frozen 3 to 2 parts and now they're doing Frozen 4 before 3 come out.
Oh, that's weird.
Money, money, they want milking.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they were even making another Frozen. I felt like it was you know wrapped up pretty well with the second movie, but um,
I don't like it, second movie, because I felt like Elsa come to first place and not rise. I mean, she just ran away again, like in first movie.
yeah. Oh man, that was close.
Bravo,
I avenged you, but I had 1 HP left.
thank you.
That was really close.
I don't like also that Elsa is now immortal.
Is she immortal? Like I know she was kind of like I don't know. Like I feel like she didn't really fully die when she was in Olin Hollow or whatever. I can't pronounce it, but um I don't know that she's the fifth spirit now, but there was a different fifth spirit. So it's like
I felt, I felt like she reborn as spirit.
yeah, but she took the place of a previous fifth spirit. So I feel like that implies that
No, there was not five spirit before her.
there wasn't.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a big goblin. You might want to walk backwards. I'll walk directly in front of it and face it. Or I guess maybe you can zap it first before you walk back, since that's you have limited range with the zap. All right, he's trying to walk around me. What did he just use? What was that? It powerfully bludgeons. Oh wow, that was 11 melee damage. Okay. Ooh, I mean you could hit him. He's only got 2 HP, but he could also KO you in one hit. You did it! Woohoo! I still laugh every time I see this person say orc fishwife. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Okay. So here we go again.
I'm scared. We'll
I
die again.
I'm scared too, but we're coming back with better stats, so hopefully we do better this time. It could be worse. We could have
What you
went
say?
like double mages and been super fragile. Like the goblin chieftain could just kind of breathe in our general direction. We would both fall over.
But you see what I mean? That Elsa is now immortal.
I mean, like I can see that, but I also I don't feel like there's anything that necessarily states that one of the like any of the spirits are necessarily immortal. Like I could see the fire elemental being snuffed out.
What about Earth and air?
Well, I mean, you can create. I mean, okay, so this is really stretching things, but you can create vacuum chambers. Like there's like those exist. So you could you could. I mean, I guess you can't necessarily kill it. I guess the air elemental probably is immortal, but you could trap it for an eternity. Um, water elemental is that one's kind of a weird one because it's like we've seen it in water and on water, but can it be outside of water? Because if you could trap it in like a small pool of water and then just like humidify it and dry up all the water, wouldn't it dry up with it? Like, what would could the water elemental evaporate, or could it just like teleport to another body of water?
What about Earth?
I don't have an answer for the air. Like, the air one probably is immortal. It's air is just
I mean just I mean just giants.
oh
Rock.
Earth. Yeah. Um, I don't know. That's an interesting one because I mean you could like if you think about it, sand is just really tiny boulders. So you could make the earth elementals super tiny, but I feel like it's going to be one of those things. So it's like, how much could you break apart rock before it's no longer considered an elemental? Like if you break it down all the way to its chemical composition, is it still an earth elemental?
I feel also that Anna is bad queen.
She could probably use. some more experience. I mean, I don't think you could argue that she doesn't have heart and doesn't have like the interest of Aradel in like her mind, and she definitely has like the courage to make hard decisions and do things that need to be done. But she did live a sheltered life, literally not ever seeing other people for most of her life. So that's but I don't know. Like that's also kind of descriptive of royalty in real life. Like um, a lot of royal figures, as kids, would never be outside of the palace. Never was able, to understand the plight of the common person. So it's I don't know, but I wouldn't necessarily say that the kings and queens of past are good kings and queens either. All right, so I don't know. It wants this thing to trip, like to get the clumsy thing, because then we can hit it without it blocking. But it's also advantageous to go after the shaman because the shaman can boost stuff. I feel like this is just such a hard battle to strategize with. But
Where I should go?
um, I would move probably like closer to where I am. Like you can move in front of me, and like in front of me and to the left one, and then you can probably just stay there. That should bottleneck everything. Unfortunately, I don't have any more move cards, so I'm just kind of stuck, and I'm gonna have to discard some stuff. I don't know whether to discard a stab or a bludgeon.
I always have also theory about Frozen that Hans was good, but trolls manipulated his mind.
Well, that is certainly a take.
Because this is where it how see he was honest and everything and later he changed.
I think Occam's razor in this situation is just that he's manipulative, but yeah, I can see that working. I could see an alternate ending of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there's also two things for me worried. First is that all Disney movies have something like that, that all bad guys have green light. Yeah, all almost. And
Yeah.
for me was worried that people who sell ice have green lanterns at beginning of movie. And second thing is worried for me that Rose in Parents Anna and Elsa book was creepy giraffe in book.
Oh no, AnimGems, you just moved right in front of the chieftain.
Yeah, I know, but I have short range.
Yeah, but AnimGems, you gonna get hit one time and die. Oh
Yeah,
no.
but I don't know where to go to have range because
I
all
would
the
have just
things.
moved like to the left one and get behind me because it would move in your range the next turn. Holy moly! Okay. Because you see that stump that's like 2 blocks away from me.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to be between me and that stump. Because this is like the only way that they can get around this unless they walk through the campfire, but that limits their mobility. So they're likely going to just come directly to me. And then that way I can protect you. Like you can just stand behind me and you'll be able to cast
Okay.
stuff over me.
When I have when I have move cards, I move.
Okay. I mean, it'll probably have to be on the reattempt because you're probably about to get hit KO'd right now. But that's probably going to be the best way. Because you definitely don't want to get ahead of me because you're not going to be able to tank like I can. You did survive one hit though. That's better than I expected. Oh hey, you moved it back. Oh yeah, now I can bludgeon and stuff. This may have just surprisingly worked out in our favor. I don't understand it. It defies all logic.
We have luck.
Well, apparently. I wish I had one more attack. Oh, stabby stab. Okay. There we go. We got rid of that at least. Oh, but you're gone. Um, I don't know what kind of movement cards it has, so I'm gonna. Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for
Oh
you
shoot!
that
Whoops.
you avenge me.
Well, I'll try, but nope. It beat me up pretty hard. I messed up. I meant to walk one space over, and I ended up
Yeah.
just facing the wrong direction. All right, let's we have another attempt. Let's try this again and see if we get luckier this time because we did get rid of the shaman. Like we definitely did better. Let me run up here real quick. So yeah, you can already move to that one spot that's right in front of that stump, and then I'll go ahead and healing dash and get in front of you once you move there. Yep, perfect. And I'll move right here, and then we just gotta wait for them to come to us. Alright, I'll keep the. You know what? No, I'll get rid of the stab. Because you got range, so if it needs to be ranged, we can do that. I would just pass. Because they have movement cards, so they'll come to us. And even if they stay still, that's fine, because we're not dying if they stay still. There we go.
But about the straws in Frozen, I have theory that they manipulate hands to Anna marriage Christoph.
Wait, what about marriage to Kristoff? I missed the first part of what you said. Yeah,
I said that the rose in Frozen manipulated Hans so Anna would marry Christoph.
yeah, they were pretty pushy with that. Let's see here. Hit the deck lets me actually block, so I'm gonna get rid of the weak armor and the walk. And I'm really glad that I kept that. Okay. Oof. Getting him down though. It sucks that he's out of range of you right now, but at least you're protected. And I'm soaking up the majority of the damage.
I'm also I'm also out of the range because his height.
You could move to the left one, and I think you'll be in range. So if you make like a diagonal line of like the chieftain, me, and then where you would be moving. Yeah, right there. And then I'm probably about to die. Yep, there it goes. um, but you could do a bundled bolt, and then when it moves up next to you, you can bash it, and that should kill it. Yep, now you got bash. You did it! You killed the chieftain. Now you just gotta kill the shaman.
And I'm scared.
Well, you got a big zap. She doesn't have any kind of traits attached to her right now. I think she's used all of her movement speed, so you can just run away from her.
Eh, I kill it.
Hopefully she doesn't have a melee attack. Oh, nope, that was starting a new round. Alright. Well, there you go. That simple bash, yeah. We did it! We finally did it, AnimGems!
Yeah, we should open champagne.
We should. I've got like half an ounce left of this rum that I've been drinking, so I'll toast with that.
I have only water.
Well, water will do just fine. That is toast worthy.
Yeah,
Alright. Well, that's a excellent place to end on. I am so glad that we beat that. Let me give you a shout out in chat.
thank you.
So that
And
way,
I'm happy that
there we go.
finally we defeat those shamans.
Yeah, yeah, that was really it was really messing with us for a while there. We were having a lot of issues with that because that's like
Three
what three?
times.
Yeah, three times, three different streams we were trying to get past that. But we did it.
Like they said, three is jinx, or what is this quote?
Oh yeah, third time's a charm. There you go. Yep, and we just needed that third time. Hopefully we don't need three times for each of the other levels. But We got past this one, so that's all that matters. But yeah, everyone, go give
Mm,
AnimGems a follow. And tomorrow I will be back with more Stardew Valley. I'm going to try to knock out the ship every item achievement with the kale. Going to try and get the last golden walnut that we have left to get, and also we'll try to get supplies that we need for making more kegs. And yeah, thank you everyone for coming out and watching. Thank you Mishmash for being here, and thank you Adam Gems for playing tonight. I had a lot of fun.
you're welcome, and I also have fun.
It has been a great night, and I
Yeah, and I'm happy we finally defeat.
I know I am so happy too. I'm so ready to move on from that Goblin Chieftain. Um, but yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid for Quasi. They're playing Yakuza. What else? I feel like there was something else. I've gotten pretty much most of the responses for the subscribers poll in, and every single person has voted for both the Transformers game and the Bionicle game. So it's probably just going to have to do a spinning wheel for that. But I thought that was very interesting that there was equal interest by everyone in both of those games. Um, as far as
You
more,
wanted
oh sorry, go ahead, Adam
sent
Chips.
you wanted you wanted sent me comic books, Bionica.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta. Those have got to be uploaded somewhere. I've got to find those for you because I mean I don't know. I was a kid when I read them, so they were really cool to me as a kid. But hopefully they still hold up. But we're about to raid out, so I'm just going to wrap this up really quickly. I don't know when the next multiplayer Monday will be. I'm still waiting to hear back from someone. But that's all for tonight. Have a great night, everyone. See you tomorrow.